Hi, just Zachariah here with Old Man Gaming. Just wanted to talk really quickly before I do this episode because I do mention the system a bit, but sometimes it gets a little bit lost in, playing with an 8-year-old. The system we're playing for this game is Touchstone. It is available on itch and it is free. It's only 20 pages. It's by Cyrus Wright. And I think it's a really cool system with a lot of potential for building and growth. Which is why I used it with my kid because it's super simple. So just wanted to get that out there. Enjoy the episode. Hello, my name is Zachariah with Old Man Gaming. With me is
Stella.
And we are doing a new show called Bite Size Bits. You're about to watch another episode. They are small, 15-minute RPG sessions, just myself and my daughter. This is her first real-time role-playing. We are playing Touchstone by Cyrus Wright. You can find it on the itch.io, and we are kind of creating a world from the ground up in which her Squishmallows, which you can see behind us, can be absorbed by people and give you superpowers. Alright, so our characters are nice created. Stella has taken a minute to draw. Do you want to show yours? I'll put it up to you. Drew it in pencil. And she's wearing cat ears. Somehow she gets away with in school in this world. And then that's my dude right there. Alright.
Don't mind the scribbles, okay?
Don't mind the scribbles. Stuff happened. Alright, so our characters, you go to class in the school. I'm your dad and your teacher, right? We decided all that already. So, question is, what's going to happen to set this whole thing off? And what I want to know is, do we know we're the chosen ones? I don't think we do, right?
Can there, be a bully in this case?
There might be a do we want to roll to see if you have a bully?
Yeah.
All right. You want to go?
She thinks I'm the teacher's pet, which I am.
Oh, that's a good backstory. Do you want to go 50-50 or more yes, more no?
More yes.
Okay. That's a big yes. So
can I draw the bully?
Yeah, not right now. We gotta play.
Yeah.
You can draw them whenever. So, what do you think the bully looks like?
Okay, she has long hair.
Okay.
She wears how about a blue jacket. She kind of looks like a schoolgirl, but the hair is just white.
White hair. What's her name?
How about Alexa?
All right, Alexa sounds good. Alexa's your bully. All right. Okay. And what do you say?
Excuse me. Excuse me again.
Chill out on that. So what? And she doesn't like you because she thinks you're a teacher's pet, right? Okay.
People call people teacher's pet because they're the teacher's kid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
All right, cool. So she thinks you're a teacher's pet. So we've got a bully. So where do we think the game should start?
Can there be my friends?
I think maybe we should just decide that in game, right?
Mm-hmm.
We should just decide. Where do we want this thing to start, though? I think we should ask the thing where this starts, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, give me a D6 roll for me.
Where?
Okay. Why don't we, it starts at school. Starts at school in class. So, do we know we're chosen ones? No, right? That's the answer. We don't know we're the chosen ones that can absorb the Squishmallows yet. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I want you to give me a D6 roll for a generic table. We're going to try and figure out what's going to happen first. So go ahead and roll d6 for story. 4. Rescue, assist, hinder, or heal. Okay, so I think we go with the rescue on that one, right? So we're at school, right? I'm teaching the class, obviously. Bart Stella is teaching the class, which is interesting because he's dumb, but he's just teaching a class on some like simple math and whatever. You guys are all listening. When all of a sudden like something hits you in the back of the head, it's like a piece of paper kind of whacks you in the back of the head.
Okay.
You turn around and it's Alexa, and she like laughs at you, like wads up another piece of paper to throw at you.
Can I stop the piece of paper?
How do you want to stop it?
Like this?
All right, give me a roll. All right, so let's say, well, that's a fail. That's a 1. That's always a fail is a 1. So you put your hand up to stop it, and it just goes right past your hand, smacks you in the head anyway, bounces on the floor. She laughs again.
And then can the teacher see it?
Yeah, I'll roll to see if the teacher sees it. That's a good call. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, okay? With the way Touchstone works, these things up here, it's how you take damage, but it's also how you make your rolls better. Mm-hmm. And you decide when you're going to spend points, okay? So if you spend points, it takes from there, and it makes you weaker, but it makes that roll better. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm not going to add anything to this. I'm just going to roll, try and get it. 5 going by. And for everybody out there who hasn't played Touchstone before, basically the idea is 1's the worst, 6 is the best. Period. And it goes that way with all of the stuff. And then anything in between is kind of like an integral, which is really cool. I like that system. So 5, I definitely notice the paper. I probably don't like see exactly who threw it, but I notice the paper. So I turn around and go, hey, cut it out. I am trying to teach math here, guys. This is stuff you're going to need. You're going to need this for school.
Except me.
Except you? Why except you? Do you say that to me?
No.
No.
You say except to Starlight.
I wouldn't say that.
Cut.
I wouldn't single you out. I'm not going to single you out. And I know you're being bullied for being a teacher's pet already. I'm not going to single you out. I'd pretend you're like another kid.
Okay.
So, at this point, you're not getting hit with paper anymore. But you notice something out the window. Since we're going to say your desk is next to the window, we're going to say you notice a Squishmallow being chased through a parking lot across the way. Okay? So there's like an empty parking lot across from this the school, and you see a Squishmallow. Why don't we decide, what Squishmallow do you think is being chased? We'll ask the Oracle.
Foxy Roxy.
Okay, I think since Foxy Roxy is like the leader of all the Squishmallows here, I think we should say that is a heavy yes, right? Uh-huh. So it's only wrong if it's a 1. Yes, it's Foxy Roxy. Do we say Foxy Roxy is the only Squishmallow out there, or there's more Squishmallows?
There is some more Squishmallows we don't see.
We don't see them. We just see Foxy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So we see the Squishmallow kind of running through the parking lot. We see some soldier type guys, like in black gear. You know what I mean? They have these kind of like weird little guns. They don't look like normal guns, but they almost look like stun type guns. And there's like 5 of them chasing her. And you see that.
Why are they chasing her?
We don't know. We haven't figured it out yet.
Are they trying to capture?
Why don't you go ahead and give me a roll, and let's see if she can't figure it out from just the scene. Ooh, you have no idea. You have no idea why they're chasing her.
I don't.
Nope.
So what can I raise my hand and ask?
Yeah. Well, you raise your hand.
Okay.
And Bart would kind of look at you and he'd give you the eye, like, do you want to put your hand up right now while I'm yelling at people for hitting you with a piece of paper? But he's like, yeah, Starlight?
Can I go check something out outside, please?
What do you need to check out outside? The classroom's in here. We don't leave the school while class is in session.
I see something really, really weird.
What's that?
It's like a little circle thing, but it's an animal.
He is going to look out the window now. Well, wait a second. You have Squishmallow knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
So you know about Squishmallows. You wouldn't call it a little animal. You'd call it a Squishmallow.
It's a Squishmallow.
Oh. And then I would look out the window. I'd see the situation. And I go, yeah, this isn't right. Kids, stay here. I'll go deal with it. Stay in the classroom. And then I would run out. What do you do?
Run out with you.
You jerk. Even though I told you to stay still. Are you going to try and sneak so I don't see you coming out behind me, or just run out?
Just run out.
You're just going to run out?
And Alexa says this. Hey! What did the teacher say?
That's good job. Good job. Yeah, she would definitely say that. But you run out, and I'm going to roll to see if I would notice you. Okay? I would notice you. So we get to the stairs. We kind of get to the door, and I see you. And Bart's like, "What are you doing? I told you to stay in the classroom, Starlight."
Well, I wanted to see too. I wanted to keep it as a pet.
You can't keep everything you find as a pet, all right? And you know Squishmallows, they're very nice, but they're very rare. We can't keep it as a pet.
Well, I would just keep it in my house.
We're not keeping it as a pet. We're going to go help it and potentially give it the freedom that it requires. And then I'm going to go out the door and start to run towards the people saying, hey, stop it. What do you do?
I run out and push them away from the Squishmallow.
Okay, you're pretty far away, but let's go ahead and give a roll to push them. You're also a little kid, and they're full-grown adults. So you need a pretty big roll, I think. 2. Oh, no. So you book it. You're actually faster than me. I'm a little bit but you sprint. You even sprint across the street. You hear me yell, "Hey, Starlight, the street! Look both ways!" The men, we've gotten the attention of the men. They stop. They kind of look. One of them goes, "Stay out of this!" And then you kind of run in and just shove at him. You kind of hit his waist, and he doesn't even move. But he is going to go ahead and attack you. I need to come up with some stats for them. Give me a second. So, these guys are just base level soldiers, right?
I could probably make
just
a
put them at
cutscene
10s.
out of paper.
Just put them at 10s. Let's do the cutscenes in our mind. That's what these people are doing out there. Let's do the cutscenes in our mind. Alright, so you hit him. He stops, and he actually steps in and, like goes to just, strike you. Just, slap you down.
Can I miss?
Let's pick out a dice for bad guys, because I want this dice to only be when I'm rolling, and I want that dice to be only when you're rolling. But we're both going to have to roll for bad guys when each other's fighting. So what do you want to be the bad guy dice? I think my bad guy dice is going to be this one.
I think my bad guys dice is going to be that one.
Okay.
This one, because it kind of looks like it's a black and red sometimes means
I think it's good.
Evil.
It's good. Okay, so bad guy goes to hit you. I'm rolling for the bad guy since it's hitting you. Ooh, a 6. He does 6 points of body damage to you. So you're gonna mark this down with your pencil because you're gonna have to erase it. What's 15 minus 6? No, don't erase that, because that's your max. Put that back. Put the 15 there. You want to write the current here in this box. So 15 minus 6.
That's going to be hard.
Not that hard. What's 5 minus 15?
Is 10.
So what's one more?
16.
Yeah, minus one more.
9.
There you go. So you're down to 9, and it hurts. You see stars for a second. He just wallops you. You can't believe this adult just nailed you. You just hear me like, go! And I just rush in. I'm going to attack him. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for another episode of Bite Size Bites. I think, Stella, what do you think we're going to call this episode, this campaign, Squishvatars?
Squishvatar Squish?
Squishvatars Squish! I love it. So, Squishvatars Squish, we're going to stay with this campaign for a while. You guys can come back next week. Check us out. Check me and Stella out. This is made for kids, and it will be on Old Man Gaming and Spotify. And we're going to have a lot of fun. Just quick little role-playing game episodes. See you guys next week.
Bye.